There's people out here making thousands of dollars every single month in passive income by dropshipping products in AI-built online stores. This is even making people millionaires and changing so many lives financially. Even myself, I'm a self-made millionaire because of online business. It has never been an easier or better time to start dropshipping than it is right now. Anyone can do this from anywhere in the world. You have the potential to make thousands of dollars every day. And you can start this completely as a side hustle. And I'll show you how to set this up. We're gonna use free tools to build our online store straight from your laptop. And we're gonna do this in less than 15 minutes. There are so many of you guys that are starting this after watching my YouTube channel and trying this yourself. And I'm so proud of you guys. You are literally making so much money. I have all the receipts right here. These results are crazy. And if they can do it, why can't you? I'm gonna divide this up for you in 6 simple steps. We're gonna use a free AI tool to build the store, find winning products to sell, show you how to thoroughly customize your store, how to brand your store and proper brand positioning, and most importantly, the thing that everybody lacks, because a lot of these gurus on YouTube don't even do dropshipping themselves, which is how to actually bring in sales. I'm gonna be sharing my own personal marketing strategies that made me over $200,000 in less than a year when I first started, without paying for a single ad or for anybody else to do stuff for me. So make sure you watch all the way till the end of this video to truly master this business model. I don't just show you how to set stuff up, I show you how to truly win in this online business model. First thing that we're gonna do is use this free AI store builder to build our store for us, so let's go. There's free tools out here that I'm gonna show you that are gonna fully build and optimize your Shopify e-commerce store for you using only AI. Tools like this have never existed before. You literally used to have to create this from scratch. This tool is 100% free to use and by far the best AI store builder on the market right now. It even comes with winning products right added to the store that we can start selling right away without needing any of our own inventory or doing any work ourselves. When your store gets an order, the product will be shipped directly to the buyer and you keep the profits without any more work on your end. So just click Build My Free Store. Put your name and email here. Then we're just gonna select your niche. So we already picked ours and we are going to pick the pet niche. All of these are profitable niche types. If you don't see your niche here, just pick the one that's most similar to it and we'll be able to kind of move things around to where it makes sense later on. Then we're gonna just choose a banner. And again, this is something that you are able to change later, so no pressure. Now we're gonna create a Shopify store to host this online store on. And right now, if you use this link, you are gonna get 3 months for only $1. So make sure that you sign up with this link right through here. Just click Access Shopify and it'll open up a new tab for you here. We're gonna just type in our email and just click Start Free Trial. And we're gonna make an account here and just click Create Shopify Account. It's gonna ask you some startup questions. You can just click Skip All or just skip through these. And here you're gonna just wanna select where your dropshipping store will be located in. And now it's just gonna ask us what plan we want after the 3-month trial is over. I always just pick the basic plan. That's gonna be more than enough for you guys. I'm just gonna quickly add in my payment details here so we're ready for when the trial ends. Once that's all set up, Shopify is gonna take you to this dashboard for our new store where we're gonna now be able to manage everything. So now all we have to do is install the Build Your Store app to our Shopify account. So just go back to the tab where the AI Store Builder flow is and just click on Access Shopify. Then it's gonna take you back to the Shopify tab and just click on the Install button here to install the Build Your Store app. Then in the Build Your Store flow, just click Create My Custom Store. And now we're just gonna give the AI a few minutes to let it do its job. And in the meantime, let's go over products you're going to sell in your store. This is the next step on our list of things to do. The products that you sell are either gonna make or break your business. To make this as easy and efficient as possible, we're going to use an all-in-one app called AutoDS. AutoDS selects products that are proven to sell and fully automates our online store. So once your store starts getting sales, those products are gonna automatically be shipped to the buyers through this system. And then you keep the profits. So I'm actually gonna go back into the Build Your Store flow here, and you're gonna see this next step that will help you to register for AutoDS. You're gonna then be brought to this dashboard, and now you are inside AutoDS. Now, at this point, our online store is all done and ready to go. If you guys go check it out through Shopify, you're able to see this is what our online store looks like right now. And you can see that there's already products added here that AutoDS automatically added for us. I recommend having one niche store and adding multiple products to it rather than just having a general store. Some people will tell you to do this, and honestly, I think it's the worst idea ever. I think it looks really scammy and messy when there's just like a bunch of random products on a random store that's a general store. So definitely make sure you guys niche down, and then you're gonna add multiple products to that store. So to add products to your online store, just go head over back into AutoDS, click Marketplace, and then Trending Products. This Trending Products tab brings up a bunch of products that are statistically selling well based on current market trends. And these are also updated every single day. Like every time I check this, there's new products here, which is really awesome. And we're gonna be able to filter through here according to our niche. So if we click on the pet niche, it's pulling up a bunch more products that we can directly add to our store from here. There are so many cute ones here for pets. And say you wanna add this toy to your online store, you can just hover over it and just click Import Draft. And then I just wait for the import of the product, and it gives me the option to adjust any information about the product, like the title and description and the product photos before publishing it to the store. AutoDS shows you right here how you can even price your products to make sure that you make a good profit. So you can see right here, the pricing is what you can go by for your own store. I also like to bounce ideas off of Trend Assist AI as well. So I went right over to Trend Assist AI, and on Trend Assist AI, I'm just writing, I started my store in the pet niche because I have a dog and knowledge about this niche. What are the top selling products for this niche? And Trend Assist AI pulled up a bunch of ideas that we can also add to our store. So one of them really stood out to me, which is the grooming tools. So what I did to narrow it down even more is I actually asked it, what are the best grooming tools to sell for the pet niche? And it brought up a bunch of very specific products for this topic under this niche. So for example, I saw this one that was really cool, which was the pet toothbrushes and dental kits. And this stood out to me because I'm always productive scrolling on TikTok. And one thing about TikTok that I always saw was people were pushing a lot of dog dental products out because people are starting to realize the impact of dentistry on dogs. So I immediately said, okay, because I was productive scrolling on TikTok and I saw so many people selling those, I'm like, I should definitely add this to my store if it's something that's trending. So all I'm doing now is I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna go back over to AutoDS. And you can see right at the top here, there's actually a section where you can search for items. So I'm just gonna paste it here, click search, and now we have a bunch of dog dental products that came up right away that we can look through to be able to add to our online store. If you guys go to the ad spy on TikTok, you're also able to productive scroll through TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook ads to see what ads are trending exactly. And to even do it better, you could even search pets, just in the pets niche or dogs or cats, and you'll be able to specifically see what's trending in the pet niche. So you can stay up ahead of the competition. And this proves my point right here because you can see these are the dental finger wipes that I saw that are selling like crazy on TikTok right now. They are right here in the ad spy. Just like how I was actually seeing it on TikTok. You don't even have to even be productive scrolling like crazy like me. It's right here in the AutoDS research tabs. So now we have our online store filled with a bunch of different pet products in this niche. So what actually makes a winning product? I always say it's 25% the product, 75% the marketing. So here are 4 questions that you must ask yourself as you are looking for products to sell. Do I have basic knowledge about this product that I'm able to market? Does this product have a wow factor of some kind? Again, is it going to capture attention when I'm marketing? What problem does this product solve? How can I sell this to other people? How am I actually going to get people to want to buy this product? Like with the dental wipes for the dogs, we had, okay, the problem is solving that they're not going to get gingivitis or periodontitis. How can this product improve someone's life? Again, the person is happier knowing that their dog or cat is not suffering from dental disease. Last thing we need to do to make this store go live is we are going to head back over to the AI store builder flow. You're going to see this. Just click on Access Shopify and just make sure you turn off the password protection on your store so your store can go live and other people can find your online store to shop with you. If you do it manually on Shopify, you can just go to Online Store, Preferences, and you will find that option to turn off right here. So now you can see we have our online store completely ready to go. This looks so professional and normally would have taken me hours to create an online store that looks this good. It has everything you need here. Your About Us page, shipping policy, return policy, order tracking, and everything you're gonna need to look like a legitimate business. So we got our store ready to go, we got our products imported, but now we need to stand out because we are not about to start a store for it to fail. I mean, I've started a lot of stores that have failed, tried again, and they succeeded, but this is where branding comes in. I do not want you to be looking like every other average e-com person out here, okay? Which leads us to step 5, which is branding your store. First thing you'll need is a custom domain for your online store. Shopify does give you a free domain, as you can see right here. And you can start promoting your store right away through this link, but obviously it's not the best. Like, look how many numbers, letters there are. It's super long. So once you know the name for your business, which I'm gonna show you how to generate soon, so don't worry, and you want your store to look even more official, getting a custom domain is gonna be so worth it. I am personally creating all of my online stores with a .store domain, and even switch all my old existing stores to that because it just makes the most sense from the customer's perspective. I see tons of celebrities like Mr. Beast, Cristiano Ronaldo, and a million others are doing the same thing right now because it just makes sense. Why would you have a .com if you have an online store? You should have a .store. And it's actually not about the looks of it. It actually helps you to become more reachable and makes your online store way easier to find. Websites that have the .store domain actually get 2 times more visibility on Google because of that keyword. And just by using a .store domain, you're also able to get discounts up to $2,500 on even more e-commerce tools like Wix, ShipStation, Vistaprint, MailChimp, and so many more. You can really get a .store from anywhere. Namecheap has it, GoDaddy has it. You can get it straight from Shopify, but I did find a promotion for you guys where you can get it for only 99 cents for the first year. And then it usually winds up being around $10 to $30 each year after that from my own experience with domains, which is honestly really nothing and you have a huge upside potential. So I put the link for that down in my description box below as well for you guys. You can use that link and you can use code Isabella Store when checking out to get it for 99 cents. And guys, I started with 0 followers with all my online businesses, just like everybody else with everything. So just keep in mind, I'm actually gonna talk more about growing on social media later in the video, but let's now talk about email marketing. Email marketing is not just good for owning your audience, but it also helps to add on to sales that you're already getting. There's always opportunities you can get your customers or target audience and grab their emails, which is how you're going to build your email list. And you already know I've tested many different email marketing platforms within the past 5 years. My favorite one is definitely OmniSend. They specialize in email marketing, SMS marketing, which is texting, pop-up forms, web notifications, and more. OmniSend has the best pricing on the market for online businesses. They even have a $0 monthly free plan. And as your business grows, the pricing can be very flexible to fit whatever you need. They also have 24/7 support if you're ever stuck on anything. I also put the link for this platform down in my description box down below. So once you click that, it's gonna bring you to this page. You can just click Start Free. This is what your pop-up's gonna look like, and we can customize this to our liking. Over here on the left, this is everything we're able to add to the form. So for example, if you wanna start collecting phone numbers, you could add that by clicking phone number right here. You'll just click it and drag it over. So many different templates here that we can use for our email campaigns. Another cool feature is that OmniSend can also do the abandoned checkout feature, which is if customers are coming on your website and they're putting stuff in their cart and then they're leaving, you can then target them to get them, reel them back in and get them to buy that product from you. This can really help conversions on your online stores. So definitely guys, don't be like me and wait to start email marketing. Just start it. You see how simple it is. You can start it, and especially with awesome platforms like this, you can even start at $0. Now, aside from the domain, brand positioning in an e-commerce store is extremely important. So say that you really care about dogs' dental health or cats' dental health, and you see that it solves a really distinct problem. You see that it's something that's trendy, and you see that it's something that has a lot of buzz around the topic. The most successful e-commerce stores, they don't just throw a bunch of products in their store and call it a day and just kind of, just do whatever. They actually, the most successful ones have niched down into a micro niche. So in this case, I would actually turn this store into not just a pet store and of, toys and different things. Of course, you can test and do everything like in the beginning, but once you actually find a micro niche within your niche, like dental health for dogs or something that's very specific, you can then build a much stronger brand around that specific product. And this is what's called brand positioning. Again, it's okay to test out different ones as a beginner, but once you do start gaining traction from one product, which we will talk about in the next part of marketing and things like this, once you see that one product is doing well other than another one, it's a really, really great thing to then go all in that micro niche. This is actually what I did, and this is what I do believe made me so successful, because I didn't just try to make everybody happy. I tried to make a very specific group of people happy, and that's how I was able to grow my business. You want people to see your brand and remember what exactly you stand for as a brand. So once you identify that, we can then move on to the next step. So let's just say that we've decided to micro niche into the pet dental care niche. I'm going to go over to Trend Assist AI and I'm going to ask the AI and say, my online store focuses on selling dental care products for dogs and cats. What are the best business names for this niche? And this is how I'm going to brainstorm to identify my brand name. So it came up with a bunch of really, really cute ones that we can use. Like, look at this. Perfect pearly wipes. Super cute. Gleaming gums and fur. That's really cute too. And you know what? That's smart too. If you use something like this, gleaming gums and fur, you could even, translate that to doing grooming products as well. So like dental and grooming. So it's good to kind of just like look through these, and you don't want to tie yourself down too much to the micro niche, but it's good to just have these in mind. So another thing that you could do is, can I have more names, we'll say business names, that are more broad in the pet niche? So let's see what it gives us. So now you have a bunch of choices of more broad names that you can choose from. And before you do choose one of these, just make sure you Google it just to make sure there's not any big brands using them. Usually the ones that they give you are not being used, but it's always good to just do a human check on that. So once we have our name here, let's just decide that we go with Whiskers and Woofs. So say we wanted to use the name Whiskers and Woofs. We're gonna just copy this name and we're gonna head over to Canva. I love Canva because you can literally create a free logo in less than a few minutes, which is what we're gonna do now. So you can just type in logo for ecom and let's just see what templates it comes up with. There's tons of free templates here that we are able to use. And you can get even more specific and put like pet, like add keywords in that are related to your niche and just see what it comes up with. Like this one right here is free to use and super cute. So we can just click on customize this template. And there's even more down here that are also super cute. I think I love this one even more. Let me click on this one and let's see what we can do to customize this template. So just click customize template and perfect. So we're able to change this straight to our online store name. So I just hovered over it and we're gonna just paste the name that we got from Trend Assist AI. You may have to make it a little bit smaller just because it's a bigger name than the one that they had. So we might have to just straighten this out a little bit. I might have to even remove it from this style. Let me see what we can do. Okay, so just by making it smaller, we were able to pull it around the circle. And I'm just gonna move the dog up so he's in the center. And then here we can actually, again, specify our micro niche that we've now kind of brainstormed together using the AI, which is dental and grooming for your pets. Or we could just leave dental and grooming because I think it's a little bit better to just kind of keep it simple. I like the more simple ones. You move this shadow up too. Let's pull this up here. We can even change the colors of the dog, which is so cute. Let's change him to a different color. So if anyone else is using this template, we'll have something much different. I just love how customizable and user-friendly Canva really is. And I didn't know how to use Canva at all when I first started, but you can just kind of follow my lead here. And I promise it gets easier. Okay, so we have our logo. We're gonna come up here and click share, and then just click on download and click download again. And we now have our logo ready to go. So to add sections and logos, you're gonna do that right here under the store customization. You can just click on this theme settings button here, then just click on logo. Here you're gonna see where this paw print is right now. So if you wanna change it, just click change, select from library, and we're gonna pick the picture from Canva. Then when it's selected, just click on done. And now we have our logo here. If it winds up being small, just click on edit image and then you're able to adjust it here by zooming in a little bit and cropping and transforming it. So let's crop it and we're just gonna pull it as much as we can closer to the actual logo itself. There we go. And then click apply. Then click save. And now our logo is all set. Don't forget to just click save whenever you guys are customizing your websites. And you can always check to see how it's gonna look on mobile as well. If you want to change anything that you see on here, you just hover over it, you click it, and you have the ability to change whatever you want with the settings here. It can take a couple minutes to really get used to the customization options, but I promise once you get used to it, it's much easier. So for example, say you want to change the heading, you would just hover over it, click it, and then you can adjust it here. So we'll say, welcome to our shop. And just click save whenever you make edits. So now we are on to our last and final, most important step, which is step number 6, marketing and getting sales. This is the stage where people either go all in and succeed, or they just give up. Now, if you listen to a lot of gurus on YouTube, they're gonna just tell you, oh, you can buy Facebook ads, you can buy Google SEO optimization searches, you can do all of these things that in 2025 do not work. If you are a beginner in this game and you have never run a single ad in your life, I do not want to see you running any ads. And we live in a time now where you don't even have to actually run ads to make money and to get in the sales. Imagine building a brand that only relies on paid ads. Instead, I want you to master the strategy that I like to call the funneling strategy. Marketing, guys, is the most critical part of your journey. This is the part where people are either going to fail and give up, or they're going to stay consistent and keep it going. And again, there's going to be 2 things that you can do to grow your business nowadays. First one is buying ads. Second option that personally made me a millionaire, which is organic marketing. My recommendation for you is to 100% learn organic marketing. Even if you were to buy ads, you would still need to create content, to create a good ad in order to actually make the sales, and a big budget. And a lot of people will say, well, oh, just use the organic traffic, just pay influencers. But no, that still falls under the ad category. And if you do hire influencers, which is technically a third option, if you do hire influencers, you will still need to tell them what to do. How are you going to tell the influencer what to do if you don't even know what you are doing, right? I personally know people that have spent thousands of dollars on ads and have made nothing. So I personally refuse for that to happen to you. Remember my story. When I restarted my online business journey in 2020, I started with $100, used that on inventory, and in my first month, I literally made nothing, and I almost gave up. But my second month in, because of one viral post that I generated, I had a $20,000 month because of that one single post. And my brand grew because of it. I was already building a community after that around my business. Not only does your strategy have to be on point, but your mindset has to be too, because this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Not all money is good money. Growing any business from scratch takes time. So what I did for you guys was I created a 100% free playlist on my YouTube channel dedicated to getting you sales with your online stores. I have tons of educational videos in that playlist, which is gonna help you on how to create content that sells, how to master the art of organic marketing, and literally every single thing that I know. I don't gatekeep anything with you guys. My How to Get Sales playlist is on my YouTube channel, ready to go for you guys to dive right into. You now have everything that you need to be successful in dropshipping. Wishing you guys all the best with your dropshipping ventures, and I will see you guys in my next free course. Bye, everyone.